of the sun right behind the lighthouse?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, right when we were passing and the sun was behind the lighthouse, it was really cool, but I never started the time.
Oh, I did get it, but it looks crazy. It doesn't look like what we saw.
Never done.
Right.
What's that?
I thought you put 2 of these on. Oh.
It's about 11 o'clock, and we've been on sailing since 6 o'clock this morning. And I use the term sailing lightly because it seemed like the wind was kind of dying on us here, and when we struck out, we were heading into the wind. We were thinking once we rounded the tip of the thumb to head back south, the wind would be at our tail. But now it's died out, so we just furled in the jib, and we're keeping the main up for decoration, just so people think we're in a sailboat. But right now we're passing off the shore of Harbor Beach, so you can see the white lighthouse with the red roof over there. It's kind of cool. And off to the right, over by the wind turbines. I don't know if any of this shows up on the camera, but the marina is nestled back in there. So that obviously is one of our favorite marinas to go to. It's nice and close, and it's a very nice marina, but this year it's really shallow and needs to be dredged. Apparently they can't get their permit from the EPA to do the dredging, which is unfortunate. Apparently they have all the equipment ready to go, and the EPA isn't giving them the go-ahead. So yeah, that seems like a frustrating reason to not have it dredged out, but hopefully they'll be able to get that settled around soon enough. Looks like our estimated time of arrival in Port Sanilac is around 5 o'clock, and we're looking forward to getting into town. I think we're about 5 miles south of Harbor Beach, and we're just passing out in front of White Rock. We can barely make out on the shoreline. We can barely see the sun shining off of the White Rock, which is kind of fun. And it looks like there's some kind of little building with a blue roof. I don't know, maybe that's like a gazebo or a bathhouse or something. And then it looks like there's a hill that goes up and a parking lot up on top of the hill. But right now we're about 18 miles from Port Sanilac, so I'm thinking it might be fun to come back with the car and investigate that. We're also thinking it would be fun to launch the Sea-Doo up at Harbor Beach, and then we'd only have a short 5-mile run down. We can check out White Rock. So let's see. Also, yep, we're about 18 miles from Port Sanilac. Right now, it's saying our time of